Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ordell, better known as Ivy to all my Guyanese villagers. Anyway, I'm here this morning, guys, to bring you another one of my recipes. Guys, this morning I would be making some cabbage, chicken and cabbage stew. So guys, I've got all my ingredients laid out here. So I'm going to introduce you to the ingredients I would be using for this cabbage and chicken. As you could see, guys, first of all here I've got some chopped onions, finely chopped. I've got some garlic, finely chopped, and I've got some onions. I've got some tomato paste or tomato sauce or whatever you may want to call it. I've got here some gravy browning and some dark soy sauce mixed together, and this too is just for color, to give the cabbage some color, because I don't like my cabbage too white. It must have a nice color. I've got some beef here, thinly sliced. Now this beef is for leftover dinner from our roast that we had last night, so I just cut the leftover, slice it thinly, and I would be using some of that as well. I've got some green onions and cilantro here, guys. Let me show you. Some green onions and cilantro. I've got some thyme and a scotch bonnet pepper over here. I've got some Cajun seasoning. I've got some garlic and pepper seasoning. I've got some onion powder, and here I've got some chopped tomatoes. And here, let me move the camera and show you. Here I've got my chicken. Now this chicken has been sitting in the fridge all night, marinating, and it's very well seasoned. Washed with lime and vinegar and very well seasoned. It's got all my seasonings in, including my homemade green seasonings. It's well seasoned and was sitting in the fridge all night, marinating. And here, let me show you. I've got my cabbage. Yeah, I've got my white cabbage all chopped up and waiting. So guys, let's get started and put these ingredients together and show you how I do my cabbage and chicken, okay? So stay tuned. Okay guys, as you could see, I've got my pan here on my cooker. So I'm gonna go ahead now, guys, and I'm gonna add my chicken. And I'm gonna fry this up for about 2 to 3 minutes. Add my chicken and my beef. And my beef. I'm gonna let this go for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll come back and show you guys the next step. Okay, so we'll come back and show you guys. Okay guys, my chicken has been going for about 3 to 4 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna add my tomato sauce. And like I said, the tomato sauce is to give my cabbage and chicken some color. And I'm going to add my soy sauce and gravy browning as well. And this is to give it color, as I don't like it too white. Next, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my garlic and my onions. My onions and my garlic. I'm going to let that go and saute on my meat. See all that nice color coming out there already. gonna let that go for about 2 to 3 minutes as well and soften. So now guys, as you can see, my chicken has been coming along nicely and frying lovely. Yeah, and have a beautiful color. So I'm gonna go in now with my tomatoes. Give that a little stir. Next, I'm gonna go in with my cabbage, guys. See, I'm going in with my cabbage, guys. So it's difficult to stir the pot with the cabbage. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cover this and let my cabbage wilt a bit and steam the bit. Yeah, then before I attempt to stir it. And you will see what I'm talking about in a minute, in a few minutes. So I'm going to cover this now, guys, and leave this to steam, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. So guys, as you could see, my cabbage has wilted down a bit. I've just given it a stir. So what I'm going to do next now, guys, is to go ahead now and add my seasonings. So I'm going to go in with my seasonings, guys. Going in with all my seasonings. Give it a good stir. I'm going to add my Maggi cube. Forget to show you guys my 2 Maggi cube. I always keep forgetting to show my Maggi cube, so I'm going to go in with my Maggi cube. Give it a good stir. I'm going to go in with my few sticks of dry thyme and my pepper, my Scotch bonnet pepper, guys, and I'm going to cover this and let this go. Come back and show you. As you can see, guys, my cabbage has been coming along nicely. Yeah. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now, I'm going to go ahead now, guys, and I'm going to taste just to make sure that it's on point. Needs a little bit salt. Just a little. Just added a little bit of salt. So I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to taste again just to make sure that everything is in there. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so I'm going to see it spring all its natural juices, guys. So I'm going to let it go ahead now and cook and stew down my cabbage. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to add some of my green onions and cilantro. Just a little. My green onion. citrus in there. And let that all go ahead now nicely in here. I love cabbage. It's one of my favorites as a child growing up in Guyana. So I decided to do this today for my family. So that's my cabbage now, guys. So I'm gonna let that simmer and steam my cabbage and all that natural juices to dry out and cook down. Yeah, so we'll be back. Cover that. We'll be back to show you the finished product. Okay guys, as you can see, my cabbage and chicken is coming along nicely and cooking and simmering. Oh, my kitchen smell divine, heavenly. I can assure you this is delicious. This is one of Guyanese favorite. I personally love cabbage and my family do as well. So at this point, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add the rest of my green onions. And I'm gonna let this simmer away and let some of those natural juices dry up. My cabbage is almost finished, and I'm gonna let some of these natural juices dry up, and then I'll come back and show you guys the finished product. I'm not gonna let it all dry out too much because I don't like my cabbage too dry. I like it to have a little bit of gravy, so I'm gonna let that simmer away and dry out a little bit more, and then we'll come back and show you. Stay tuned. Okay guys, as you could see, most of my cabbage is coming along nicely, guys. As you can see, most of the gravy has been dried out, so I'm not going to dry it out anymore. I'm gonna leave that little gravy there to go with my cabbage. So guys, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna lower my heat and I'm gonna dish this up in a plate and show you the finished product. Okay, so stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay guys, oh my god, my cabbage and chicken. This is the finished product of my cabbage and chicken, guys. And I can assure you my kitchen is smelling heavenly. This is to die for. Look at that, with all those nice flavors, a nice color, all those seasonings and vegetables and everything that is in there, guys. I can assure you this is delicious. Anyway, this is the finished product, guys, of my cabbage and chicken stew. Guys, if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe if you're new here to my channel. And give me a nice comment. All my recipes, all my ingredients with measurements would be in the description box below. Guys, stay tuned for more video and keep safe. Take care. Bye.